Today's video, I'm going to go over a chair called the Bodyfriend Falcon. It is a chair that is robust in all the features and technology it has behind it. It even has separate leg movement type of actions for you. Reminds me of a transformer. So like, I'm geeking out here. I know most of you think I am Osaki only fanboy, but I am actually a fanboy of finding a best chair for you, not just the best chair, because everything's really subjective. You know, that's why I have people reach out to me through my channel. It's called a chair chat. I'll find you the best chair for you, even if it's Bodyfriend, Osaki, Infinity, it doesn't matter. I want you to be happy. So this chair was first brought to my attention by a customer, or he actually never became a customer because he was talking to me about Osaki chairs, and then he said, hey, have you heard about this Bodyfriend company? It's a Korean company. They're newer in the USA, and the technology is just something that'll blow your mind. So I just did my first live event. That's why we have all these chairs here, and people were really excited about this chair. Number one, it has a very small footprint, so if you have a tight spot, then this can fit into it. Number two, it is a great color. They call this grayish. I'll show you up close after this or during this review. And also the third thing is it has so much technology behind it. It has independent leg movement. It can do stretches for your hip flexors, your low back, of course. You have so much control with this chair. It is a 4D chair, and you also have the benefit of something they call a brain massage, which we'll get into that later because there's just so much to be said about that. Listen, I know there's a best chair for you out there, and that's why I offer my chair chat on this video. If you want to talk to me about what chair is best for you, just book a call with me. The link's down in the description. There's no pressure. Like I said, this guy told me about it, and I became a huge fan of this Bodyfriend brand, and that's why I became a dealer for them. So let's get into this. You guys have to watch to the end of this video. I mean, don't skip this. It's not because I'm trying to get more watch time on YouTube. That's not how I make my money on my small little itsy bitsy channel. But I want you to watch this because you need to keep this in mind on how to help with your low back pain. I think I've talked enough, so let's get into this chair and we will look at all the features together. But before we begin, I want to tell you this chair is made for people between 5'1" and 6'1" at the max, probably 215 or less as far as weight goes, unless you're under that weight and are very broad shouldered or very broad hips. It's a smaller chair. It fits me. I'm 6'1", 100, and depends on when you ask me, I'm probably gosh, my trainer's gonna really get after me if I tell my real weight. I'm under 200 pounds, okay? And I fit in this chair no problem. There's a bigger chair that does the same features called the Rovo. We'll go over in another video, but back to the chair. So you have to be between 5'1" and 6'1" if you're going to purchase this type of chair, in my opinion. Okay, so this is POV style. Here's a little bit better look at what this color is. So I mean, a lot of these chairs look like spaceships. They shouldn't look like spaceships. They should look good in your home, in my opinion. So it has a almost white shell, and then they call this grayish. It's like a very light beige and taupey in color. I can't have the lights on where we're at because there's buzzing lights in here. So, but look at this as comparison. I mean, I like this chair too. This is the Rovo that I'll do a video on later. It's cocoa-ish color, but then it has rose gold panels. Don't love that, but here's a white shell. That's black. This is more of a taupey one. This is a taupey one. Sorry about the cords. I didn't plan on doing this. But anyway, when I did this live event, people like this color the most. So let's get started, and I'll show you a little bit about this chair. So at this point in my reviews, basically only review 4D chairs. It's just come to a point where I used to not think there was a huge difference between a 2D chair and a 3D chair and a 4D chair because of the amount of price jump you would have to do. But nowadays the 4D chair price has really come down. So what 4D is going to do is give you the most control, whether you like soft massage or a little bit firmer massage, it will give you that control. I'm going to show you how to stretch your hip flexors with this. So it's going to start running me through this program. But the other features it has a cycling mode where it'll run these legs independently in circles. And it also has where it'll grab your hips and pull on your legs. It has where it'll hold your whole body in and stretch it apart in a decompressive manner. So if you really like that axial stretch, this is a chair for you. So looking at this controller, you can see that it has something called XD. I'll show a video, a little clip on what the rollers do in the XD, but you have that to really control the pressure here. And then also each individual area, you just have so much control over it, whether it's all the way and you're gonna scream, or if you want it nice and relaxing, then it's gonna be able to provide that all the way through every section of your body. Okay, so let me show you some of the modes that makes this chair the best. First, I'm gonna show you something it calls an iliopsoas stretch, which is stretching the hip flexors on your body. So this is a robo mode. It's called iliopsoas relaxation. I'm going to put my legs in here and then we're off to the races. Here we go. Okay, so now it's going to run me through an iliopsoas stretch, or the hip flexor stretch. So it's going to shorten my hip flexors to take the pressure off of them. And then it's going to run me through a cycle. You'll see pretty soon. I'm going to extend my legs a little bit here. It's showtime, guys. So this is going to bend my right leg up, and then the airbags are inflating here on my left side. It's leaning me back. What it's doing is stretching all through this hip flexor and into the quad. It feels amazing. If you have back pain, you better make sure those hip flexors are feeling good. What I recommend to people is take a massage gun and really push in that area to make it like butter. So you can see how it's stretching this part of my leg. And then when we go to the other leg, it's going to start to bring that area down and then stretch that right side. It's very unique. It's very good. People don't realize how important the hip flexor health is to your low back. And you'd be amazed how many people got off this chair on this last event and their back pain was gone, at least temporarily, because of this. I mean, we had people at our first live event where they would get off this chair. They said they slept better than they ever slept before. They said it helped with their back immediately. You wouldn't think really that with the little amount it's massaging your back at the time it's stretching your legs, that it would help with the low back, but let me tell you, it helps. All right, next I want to show you another mode on here called cycle mode. Just means it goes like a bicycle, exactly what it says, but I want to show you something great. It's called the P&F stretch. We're going to switch to that. And that is a type of stretch you'll do at physical therapy. It usually takes 2 people. Now you can do it in the comfort of your own home with this amazing chair. Watch how I can customize this. This is too short for me, so I'm just extending my legs. There's just so many features you can do with this. But many people do have high-end items at their home like this. A hot tub, you know, people love that. But then you have to maintain it so much, you end up just giving up on all the costs of maintenance. It ends up rotting there, and you hope you can sell it and give it away free once your home sells. But I don't find that's the case with most people have. Oh, listen to this.
Bend your knees. It is a movement that stretches with force in a direction opposite to the direction of the moving leg. Bend your left knee. From now on, while I count to 5, bend your left knee. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bend your left knee again.
Okay, so you can see it's putting that counter force and give me instruction along the way for this P&F stretching.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One more time. Bend your left knee. This time, let's control our breathing while we're applying strength.
So, I mean, it's very informative, and it's right on cue with the science that's out there for physical therapy. So that's another mode that you can have here. Next mode we're going to talk about. So there's several stretching modes. I encourage you to go to our website and check out all the different options that you have there. One thing I'm going to talk about quickly. This is equipped with something called binaural beats. And binaural beats, they call it a brain massage. I love the name of that, a brain massage, because that's what it does. Binaural beats is a way or a sound wave that is played through the speakers here that your brain will actually match the wavelength of the sound waves coming through the speaker. So it'll set up some relaxing type programs, but while you're sitting in that state, it's also good for your brain, because when we're too stressed out or lose focus, we shift over into a beta mode or a theta and delta mode. I mean, guys, I can nerd out with you so much on this topic, but look up brainwaves, look up binaural beats, and you'll see the benefits that this chair can provide by doing that. I won't play any samples necessarily right now because you won't get to appreciate what it actually sounds like. It sounds like it's just the best listening experience that you've had. And the way you feel afterwards is just so good. So that is my overview of the Bodyfriend Falcon. Remember, these aren't review videos. I will only do a video on something if I have positive things to say about the product and if I think it's going to be the perfect chair for you. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you're surprised that I chose a different brand than Osaki like I usually do. This Bodyfriend brand is amazing. I love Osaki too still. I'm constantly on the lookout for other brands that are going to fit your needs and fit your conditions and be the perfect fit for you. That's why I offer something called Chair Chat. If you click the link below, then you can schedule a 15-20 minute conversation with me who sat in all these chairs because I want to make sure I help you pick the perfect chair for you. I encourage you to do that chat. People who've done that in the past have had a very positive experience, and that's why I'm here. That's why I'm doing it, because I feel good about finding you the best chair because people really use these in their home. It's not like one of those things that you throw clothes on after it's thousands of dollar purchase. Anyway, thanks you for watching. I hope to see you guys soon and hope to talk with you soon so we can find you the best chair out there.